Hey, what's up, guys? Didn't see you there. It's Mike O'Keefe, episode 41 of Buddy of the Groom, The Search for Multiple Idiots. My guest today, Whitney Chitwood, going for being a Bologna Boy. She's trying her best. She's giving it her all to see if she can get into Bologna Boydom. It's a good episode. Very fun. I had a blast. She's a delight. She's a hilarious person and a delightful human being. And go check her out wherever books are sold. But right now, it's time for me to plug the most important thing I have to plug in the history of my entire life. August 25th, we're doing it live. Gman Tavern, live. Buddy of the Groom, The Search for Multiple Idiots. Ticket link is live on gmantavern.com. Go get your tickets now. They're only $5. We're doing it. $5. It's going to be great. My guest is going to be Mallory Bradford. Yeah, that's going to be awesome. And Travel Disasters with Mary Kate Beck is opening up, and her guest is going to be the one, the only, the king of fun, the boy wrestler himself, Marty DeRosa. It's going to be a great night. I can't wait to see you guys there. We're going to have a blast. Again, gmantavern.com, jazzfuzz.com for tickets. Get those, snatch them up. We're going to have a blast. Thank you so much for listening and enjoying. This is episode 41 with Whitney Chitwood. Let's go. Whitney.
Mike-a-fur.
Hey.
Mike. Do you mind if I call you Mike-a-fur?
I don't. I don't like it.
Don't care for it much.
I don't much enjoy it.
You'd prefer not.
I always thought of myself as a Mike Becca.
What's that?
Like Rebecca.
You make so many references on this that Mike Becca?
Mike, like instead of Rebecca, Mike Becca? That wasn't a
Mike
reference.
Becca. That could have been like a wrestler or something. I don't know. What do I know?
I joke with Mal all the time. I'm like, you don't get my references. She's like, yeah, because they're all dumb.
I feel like if you spend more than maybe 10 minutes out like in some comedy club parking lot with a circle of comedians, within 10 minutes professional wrestling will come up.
Yeah, it's a scourge on society.
The only reference I know is that Sting is always in the rafters. That's the only reference that I know.
Here's the greatest part about that. He was in the rafters for like 4 months. You know, a whole other...
Or just like sitting up on like the third level, just hanging out with a bat.
What a specific... welcome to Wrestle Talk. This is... I'm your host, Body Slam Mike O'Keefe. We're talking headlocks. We're talking pile drivers. We're talking hitting the ropes. And we're talking shooting dope. The steroid era. How great was it?
Damn.
Call in. 591-BODY, 591-SLAM.
591. I like that they bought both.
They bought both, yeah. Well, the loop in Chicago was 591 rock, 591 roll for forever.
Gross.
Yeah, isn't that disgusting?
Gross.
And so, but now they don't have it's not a radio station
and
anymore.
I love the entitlement of a lack of area code too. That's time stamped, baby. Because right now there's
Chicago.
But all radio now. No radio doesn't give you a area code.
I think all the radio right now is just if someone stole this one iPad in New York City, they can control every song that's being played on the radio.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, if they just get Jack from Jack FM's iPad, there's no more songs. It's just whatever you want to listen to. And whatever I want to listen to is the dulcet tones of Whitney Chitwood.
I quit smoking, so hopefully
how's that going for you?
Well, I do it, Jewel.
Oh, so you
I don't know
didn't
that
really
it's
do anything.
Sort of. I'm actually now. I'm more entitled with my smoking. That's what. That's my nicotine intake is much more bougie because you can smoke this thing
anywhere.
No one knows. No one has any idea, and if you do it confidently. They're like, oh, for sure, she can do it here.
Big Randy Barnacle, who's
also a wrestler.
He sounds like he is. No, he is a comedian in Cincinnati. I was in Cincinnati over the weekend at Go Bananas. Thank you, everyone came out. Real nice weekend down there.
We get it. Clubs book you.
So
we get it. You send avails. We get it.
You send a veil. I do. My boss at work is like, "What do you do?" And you send in a veils. How about you do?
Your boss said that?
Yeah.
Where do you work?
I work at a company called Blank Global Logistics. I don't want to say the name.
Sure, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to put you.
No, you're fine. I don't. But he saw me like he was like, "Why do you have all those dates typed out like that?" And I was like, "I'm sending a veils." He's like, "You're sending what?" And I was like, "It's for comedy."
I'm trying to get another job.
It's like I'm trying to get successful enough at this that I never have to come back.
Don't you understand? 2 weeks notice. Fuck that. I want to be good enough to just throw a middle finger and hit the road.
Bounce. Yeah. But yeah, so I get made fun of sending for sending avails almost every day.
By your boss.
By my boss. Which I guess is a good deterrent for trying.
Sure.
But me and Big Randy, he goes by Rand, but I call him Big Randy because
Wait, but he goes by Rand?
His name's Rand. Yeah, he's
as in Paul?
No, RAN. Like he's short for Randall, which I guess it could be. I guess Rand could be too.
Right. What else is it short for?
I call him Big Randy though.
Okay, cool.
Because I want to make them the nickname.
Sure.
I make the nickname.
You're digging your heels in on that nickname. That's the funny thing about a nickname. It's like Candyman. If you say it enough times.
Exactly. Well, there's other people that call this is the most Rand Barnacle's ever been talked about on a podcast that he wasn't doing alone in his bedroom.
Tag him.
But his birthday was yesterday. I can't believe this.
Happy birthday.
I think he just made this happen. But some of our other friends call him Red. He's just no one knows his real name.
Okay.
But I call him Big Randy. But we saw the Tarantino movie on Saturday.
Sure.
Which it's called Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I think it should be called, "Hey, look at all these ladies' feet, and then we beat up the ladies." Spoiler alert.
Jesus.
It's the most feet-heavy movie I've ever seen.
Honestly,
I didn't hate it.
Hang on.
It's a pretty good movie.
Hang on.
But
Can we just back up for a second?
Yeah.
You thought the part that my exclamation was towards was the prevalence of feet? Well, not the beating up of the lady.
Well, here's the thing, though. It's only been out for a couple of days, so spoiler alert. But in a movie about the Sharon Tate situation.
Oh, that's what it is?
Yeah, it's about the.
All right, that's
it's about
fine.
Hollywood
Beat
in the
him
late
up.
60s. Yeah. Let them have it. But
let him have it. Have at him.
Have at it. Go crazy.
Full steam ahead.
He jeweled in the theater during the film, which I never. Just that level of cavalier was crazy.
How many people? Well, this was
full
of people.
Full.
How many?
Saturday,
did he get any
during the day?
Any looks?
Full.
Any glares that you could feel? You're in a movie theater, so you only feel a glare. But
I think everyone was too busy trying to figure out how much they wanted to fuck Brad Pitt. What a hot 50-year-old man. Oh, that's a good look.
What about Leo? Is Leo holding it down?
He's doing okay. He's okay. He's good. But
he's no Brad Pitt.
He's no Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt is supposed to be Leo DiCaprio's stunt double. And the entire time in my head, I was just like, why wouldn't they make the hot guy the fucking actor? Have this chode.
It's funny you should mention that. Quentin, can you come in here now? Quentin, please?
Hey, it's me, Quentin Tarantino. How's it? Hey, hi. Big fan of the show. Big fan of the show. I love the show. You know what this show reminds me of? It reminds me of a movie from 1973 that no one's ever fucking seen.
Jesus. Quentin Tarantino.
I wish I didn't love it. I wish I didn't, but
it was that good. Was it long?
2:45.
2:45? Are you kidding me?
Listen, comedians on the road need something to see. They need an afternoon wiped away.
All right, yeah, definitely. You got to get rid of it, and then you have to have some. You have to open with a new 5. So you might as well see a movie that no one else has seen, so you can reference it.
It was full on a Saturday at 2:15 in Cincinnati.
What's funny is you didn't have to do radio. They just sent you to the movie theater to try and get people from the movie theater to come to the comedy show.
Before the film started, I got up in front of everyone and said, "Hey, hey, everybody!" They were like, "This isn't the ArcLight. What's this guy giving speeches for?" I said, "Sorry, it's not the ArcLight. I'm just giving a speech. I'm at Go Bananas this weekend. Just come to. We got 7:30 and 10 o'clock tonight. Also,
7:30 and 10 shows?
Yeah. Also, your exits are here. Please turn off your cell phones and show. You ever been to a wedding?
Don't refrain from jeweling though. Jeweling completely allowed.
Jewel all you want. Jewel, whatever you need. He did a move that I'd never seen before, where he took a drag and then he blew it into his into his shirt.
Into a jacket? Sure.
Crazy.
Sure, you can do that. My favorite move. This is my favorite at a concert.
Welcome to
not
Jewel
allowed
Talk.
to smoke a jewel.
We'll talk about weddings eventually, you fucking
I'm
creeps.
gonna jewel at your wedding, so this is good prep. I'll do a pull of the jewel, a sensible pull, and then I'll have I drink mixed drinks, and so I have my whiskey drink and I have my vodka drink.
Your lager drink? They have a cider drink. And I don't know what band you're singing, but they're gonna play a song that reminds you of the good times. They're probably gonna play a song that reminds you of the even better times.
You take a pull of the jewel, right? Take the glass. Put it up like you're taking a drink.
Oh, that's very smart.
And blow out into it, so it just looks like the ice is very cold.
Because you go to a lot of
my mind. Because the ice is so cold when you're hot, the hot air comes out of my nose into the glass.
That's amazing.
I'm a trash bag. I don't know if you know that, but I'm just a pile of trash.
This is anytime we have any LGBTQ plus people, Shannon and now you. I need them to be garbage people.
You can't have a good one on here.
Level.
You can't have a good queer on here.
I'm tired of there being this thing where
BLTs. You're tired of BLTs.
I had a lot of pasta before this. I apologize.
Be more specific.
I had a lot of lobster ravioli before this, and now I
bougie bloated bitch.
Now I have gout. I have the King's disease from lobster ravioli. But I need that. I don't like it. I do like an inspiring LGBTQ plus figure. But I also like it when you guys are really getting down there in the dirt.
Right. Well, I mean, that's the whole concept of whatever is that everybody's a person, right?
Yeah.
No matter
that's what I'm trying
no
to
matter red and yellow, black and white, they are precious in His sight.
Now that's a reference there for you. It's a great reference. Hey, weddings. You ever go to a wedding?
I do. I've frequented. I've frequented weddings.
Brilliance.
Right just spun it right around. I watched it spill a bit of a drink and spin the conversation right back around. Man, nothing spilled, Aaron. Don't worry. Nothing spilled,
Aaron. Nothing spilled.
It's all good. Your monogrammed coasters are safe. I just wanted to watch you. I wanted to watch you.
I wanted to watch him. I wanted to see what he would do. He didn't do anything, and then he said, "Please move on." And
all right. All right.
So
I've been to. I'm a not a wedding aficionado by any stretch of the imagination, but I have attended quite a few nuptials. In fact, this wasn't a wedding necessarily, a ceremony.
Okay.
But I was the officiant of my mother's most recent wedding.
Oh, great. What was
and by
that?
Officiant, I mean I went with them to the courthouse and I signed the papers because she married her gay best friend because he wants her to be his power of attorney.
Great.
And she, it's a next of kin thing. They're best friends. He lives in Baltimore now, and she lives in Illinois. So it's
great.
I come from a very progressive family, and so we have, unconventional weddings. You know what I mean? Very unconventional. My sister just got married a couple years ago, and it was outside.
Oh, my God. That's unreal.
I was barefoot.
Oh, my God.
I was barefoot, actually. I wore a dress. It was very funny.
There you go. It's a good time. When you go to the courthouse and make that happen, there's no speech you have to give. You just have a nice little time.
Yeah, it was.
Do you get food afterwards?
We actually
what do you do post.
Don't tell my mother that I'm talking about this, Aaron. I swear to God, if you text her, she wants to start a podcast. Actually,
Donna.
Donna is
Donna.
She named my mom Donna.
That's a mom name.
What? I can't. We'll go too far off track.
Mary Ellen is my mom's name.
Okay, good. That
tracks.
Oh, such a good hearty mom. We went to the courthouse. We went to the courthouse in a city that isn't her and his home city so that the paper wouldn't run the marriage announcement in the home city. So we went away to a different court, a different town.
Okay. How far away?
45 hour.
Okay, I think that's
so it was a car ride. We piled
area.
into the car as a new progressive family, and I rode in the back seat, in the middle of the back seat, like that weird thing. And when you're in the back seat as an adult, and you like sit in the middle and lean forward, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so you're like, what are you guys talking about? And it was the wedding. And we get there, and it's pretty lackluster, honestly. It's a lot of paper pushers just pushing the paper towards you, and you're signing, and they're like stamping.
You're the 8th wedding they've done in the last 15 minutes.
Right, they don't care. They don't care who's putting what where or why they're doing it. Anyone can marry anyone now, so might as well. And then we went to lunch. It was a morning wedding.
Okay. The dew was still on the ground.
And we went to lunch. And I found out at that lunch that, oh, God, don't, Aaron, if you tell Kathy. Kath was
going to be my second choice. Really well.
You would have nailed it. Yeah. I found out she came out as asexual.
Oh,
and
okay.
so it was this amazing amalgamation of just so many letters happening. Just an L. We had an L, we had a G, and we had an A. A's are hard to find.
Very exclusive.
A's are rare. A's are like foil back.
That's like, some people think. Mm-hmm.
You hold on to A's because they're eventually going to be worth something.
Oh, yeah. That's a rookie card.
For sure.
It's like a Mickey Mantle rookie card. What is that conversation like for you, and what's it like for her?
I got drunk.
Because I'll tell you what it's like for me.
Go ahead.
Don't care. No, I'm kidding.
Fair. Very fair.
I'm kidding. But yeah, what's that like for her? Because that's such an odd thing to come out as asexual.
Well, I don't even know that. I'm saying came out as if she like took us to dinner and was like, I have something to tell you, my new husband, and you, my daughter. And that wasn't what...
I think boning's gross. What you said.
Pretty close.
Yeah, it's not far off.
Pretty close.
Yeah.
She was like, wieners, ew. Also, vaginas, ew.
Yeah.
All of ew. I just like doing my work. And
what I really like is... cross stitch.
Oh, she used to cross stitch. Kathy used to cross stitch. Cross stitch.
I like when I find progressive moms in the Midwest who do all the same things my mom does, but have very different ideals.
Oh, is your mom not a progressive human?
Open.
It's a little clunky. It's not.
My mom's getting there.
Okay.
My mom's getting there. Mm-hmm. My mom's getting there. Did my mom call one of Mallory's uncles a libtard a couple weeks ago? Yes, she did.
Okay.
Yes, she did.
Listen, it's baby steps.
Yeah. And I had to explain to her. I was like, "Hey, man, I get."
You say, "Hey, man," to your mom.
Oh yeah, hey, dude. Whatever.
Hey, bro.
It's just me and her now. What am I gonna fucking?
Yeah, for sure.
What's she gonna do? Not talk to me? Come on.
She's got you.
Needs me.
You're the man of the house.
Yeah, but I was like, hey, bro. I was like, I get that you've heard that word probably on TV or the radio, but like the second part of that word means retard. Please don't call Mal's uncle a retard. And she just goes, oh, I didn't even think of that. I was like, oh, okay, cool. All right, that's a little bit of a...
I have a similar story.
Yeah, okay, cool.
So,
and then eventually I will ask you these questions about...
We'll get there, I promise. Me, mom, grandma, going to the apple orchard. We're riding in the car.
Somebody's going to come out of the closet. You decide who.
Grandma's the only one left. and we're on our way there, and we're talking about...
I'm queer.
Oh, with her crooked finger. She would be a very interesting lady fucker. If she had... with her...
She's hitting all sorts of angles.
She's got a 45 degree that she can hit that no one else...
Like,
we're on the way there.
You ever fuck a protractor, ladies?
Protractor.
That's good. That's good times.
We're talking about people getting offended by things. Where everyone is very democratic, very liberal in my family. Mm-hmm. But we're talking about like, people being insensitive. I think Trump, I'm sure, tweeted something at some point. And my grandma goes, yeah, we're talking about words that hurt people, like hurt groups of people. And my grandma goes, yeah, just like the N-word. We're like, yeah, that's true. Way to go, Gladys. Yeah, definitely. And then she goes, yeah, and then says the N-word.
Whoa. What was the...
So she didn't realize that the N-word is the N-word.
So she thought the words the N-word was also
was a thing.
Oh, wow. That's fascinating.
I, to this day, am baffled by what possibly... It could be
crazy.
Mm-hmm. She's great, though. I love her.
What
she mows her own yard. She's 86.
Is that what you guys call it these days? Sorry.
She's mowing yards left and right. You got no idea.
Old protractor fingers. I love it.
All right, what's the question? I'm sorry. I derailed you with the story of my inadvertently, implicitly racist grandmother.
We'll derail it all the time. Our favorite R&B singer is Jason Derulo.
Oh, no.
We love to.
God. I'm so on board.
Oh.
Choo-choo.
Cats. You're going to see Cats when it comes out?
That's terrifying. The uncanny valley factor inside of that.
It is disgusting.
She has boobs. She's tap dancing and her human cat boobs are bouncing. Did that not throw you for a loop or disturb you in any way?
I didn't care for it.
Yes.
I really didn't. But
all of it is.
The entire time I was watching the trailer, and we're talking about the trailer for Cats, by the way.
Of course.
The entire time I was watching, I was just thinking, man, I'm gonna take an edible and see the shit out of this thing.
Oh, for sure. That'd be very good on drugs.
Yeah.
Get out of here, do weed and go see Cats.
It's definitely that's.
Hey, bro, you want to do weed? You're talking to your mom right now. Hey, bro, you want to do weed and go see Cats?
Bruh. Hey, bruh.
Brosif.
Bruh. But you're here for a reason, and it's been lovely talking to you. But it's time to.
I'm sorry I distracted. I'm nervous.
No. You don't need to be nervous. This is just the biggest interview of your entire life.
Yeah.
To see whether or not you're going to make it into the Bologna Boys. Gender neutral. Bologna Boy.
B-O-I-Z is how you spell it.
B-O-I-Z-E. And we have gotten a cease and desist letter from the city of Boise. I know. Like,
even though it's a completely different letter.
It's too close. We don't like this show. And I go, what about this? And they go, no, you stop it. I'm like, all right, fucking chill, Boise. But there's things that I need to know if you're up to this.
Okay.
You're up to the challenge of being one of my many groomsmen.
Yeah.
So far, this is episode 41. Derek Wembley, Dave Brown Sound, the rest of the boys in Sum 41.
Oh no, Ika High. That's a deep Sum 41 reference.
Oh yeah, it is. This is 2.5 hours of power back to back.
I asked my mother what conformity meant because of the Sum 41
that's
record.
So fucking funny. What's conformity? Oh man, that is a billboard for Hot Topic that you just said. But we need to see if you're going to be a Bologna Boy. I need to see if you're going to match up. 0 for 40 so far. 0 for 40.
At some point, you have to wonder if it's you.
That's the thing that people are starting to bring up. And I think it's very
I'm not the first?
interesting because I thought it was me for a while. And then I wrote new questions and I still didn't take anybody. So,
Can I ask you? I'm sorry to.
Sounds like it's y'all motherfuckers.
I'm sorry to turn the interview around on you, but can I ask you what you're looking for?
What a great question!
Thank you.
That I'll answer at the end of your interview. No. I will not have one of these Six Sigma business people use that goddamn tactic on me, where you're interviewing the interviewer. That's not how this is going to work.
Okay,
I've seen every second of 30 Rock. I won't be Six Sigma. All right, number one. Plan my bachelor party. Before you start, my uncle's going to tell you the rules. So for my bachelor party, money is not an issue.
Okay.
Time, space, logistics, anything like that, time, space, where it is, anything like that, not an issue.
Okay.
Whether or not I will enjoy it, not an issue. Could proceed.
Picture it. It's 18 some year. We're going to travel back through time.
Whoa! What time travel implement will we be using? DeLorean? H.G. Wells's contraption?
DeLorean. H.G. Wells's is a recipe for decapitation. Have you seen that, the way it's laid out? Get out of here. You're going to lose your head.
It is insane.
Not on your bachelor party. You're not going to lose your head on your bachelor party, Mike. Not on my watch.
I won't. If I'm going to lose my head,
Becca, you're not going to lose your head.
If I'm going to lose my head, my wife better be there.
On that note, we're going to travel back in time, but we're going to take 13 strippers.
13 strippers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
13. And we'll all hop in the DeLorean. Listen, we're going to rent a U-Haul trailer and we're going to attach it to the back of the DeLorean. The strippers will be, this sounds actually very bad. Forget the dancers.
Okay.
It's going to be just you and me. You and me fucking buddy to buddy.
Okay.
Buddy to buddy.
Okay.
We're going to travel back in time.
Okay.
Einstein isn't going to come with us.
Okay.
Christopher Lloyd isn't going to come with us. It's going to be you and me figuring out how to run that DeLorean, and we're going to travel back to the Ford's Theater.
Okay. Washington, D.C.
Washington, D.C. The Ford's Theater. We're going to go there the night before what you're thinking of, because I can see in your eyes and in Aaron's dropped jaw. The night before what you're thinking of, so that we can enjoy
that fucking play.
the play. And then we'll get drunk, and then we'll stick around for another night. Who knows what'll happen?
Okay, who knows what'll happen? Sic semper tyrannis. And then I kill myself. Then I kill myself because I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that play a second time, so I kill myself.
Oh, the writing was horrible. Are you kidding me?
What? Oh, man, what do you think a play is like in eight? What? Do you remember the name of the play? I don't.
Something America something, right?
Fucking.
What's up, America? Are you Googling? Please Google, because I do want to know. America.
And I do. I love musicals. I've seen.
What's your favorite?
Our American cousin. Well, get out of here. Comedy. That doesn't sound.
It killed.
I know one thing that got a laugh in that play. Watching that fucking racist hobble off, probably.
I'm gonna go to a barn. I'll be safe in a barn.
No, you idiot! They'll find you in a barn.
But then we'll send him notes.
Yeah. So stupid. Okay.
Favorite musical. Go.
Cool. Favorite musical that I've seen or just in general?
That you've been in.
That I've been in. None. Zero.
Oh, damn it. All right.
I went to a high school we had zero performing arts.
Where did you go to high school?
I went to Detroit Catholic Central, home of the Fighting Shamrocks. We were
boy.
It was a math and science football school.
Really?
The only
you went for the latter. That's very mean. I'm sorry.
I did go there because of football.
Really?
Yeah. No, I almost played football in college. We've talked about this a billion times. But I almost played football in college. I fucked up my knee. I went there to play ball. And I did, and then I almost did, and then I fucked up my knee. And then instead of going to a dumb little tiny school to play football, I went to Michigan State. I started comedy there. Now I'm here. That's my whole life.
Cool.
Okay, I like that. So we go back. We see a play. My favorite.
Wait,
Oh shit, you're not wrong. My favorite musical of all time, and you can put this down. You can make this O'Keefe trivia. My favorite of all time is Jesus Christ Superstar.
Oh, solid.
It's great. Mm-hmm. It's fantastic.
Won't you touch? Will you heal me, Christ? What are you talking about?
What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening.
Oh, what's the buzz?
Tell me what's happening.
Such a good track. I love the one.
We need a more permanent solution to the problem.
What did you do about this, Jesus Nazareth?
What do we do? So here's why I like JC Superstar so much.
Do you want to know the banger from JC Superstar, though? Is Christ, you know, the Christ, the more do you need to convince you that you've made it and you're equally as strong? And then everybody's like rocking and jamming out. That's the banger, dude. Or
there's so much good stuff.
Or Could We Start Again, Please? Pretty good. Pretty solid ballad.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes. I like the movie. The movie's a great interpretation, in my opinion.
Dope, yeah, for sure.
I like the movie a lot.
I was going to say Ted Bundy. What is his name? What's his name in the movie?
Ted Neely.
Ted
Neely. The live JC Superstar they did 1 year ago on NBC, garbage.
John Legend, yeah.
Trash. John Legend, not a good Jesus. Voice isn't strong enough. The worst casting, though, was Herod. Alice Cooper as Herod. That's supposed to be like the comic relief. You can't have fucking scaly skin Alice Cooper out there.
So my parents, both directors of musical theater.
No shit.
Yeah, I grew up with them. They both had their own theaters. My dad had a dinner theater. My mom had a 1,200 seat theater. And both of them did Jesus Christ Superstar at different times. Both of them cast women as Herod.
Whoa.
Both times.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Pretty solid.
That's pretty prog.
Like they're
progressive.
I hate you. The one my dad directed was outdoors in this like tent.
Oh wow!
Space
a tent revival of
one might say.
Wow!
And the woman who was playing Herod rode in on a motorcycle.
That's awesome.
And just are you my fan? Just
That's
get out of here!
So look at fucking cool, man.
Anything in a motorcycle jacket, not a motorcycle.
I like that. I like chess a lot too. Chess is good.
I love chess. Kitty the Child? Are you kidding me? Just wailing. A C. You're singing a C. So good. Chess is so great. I could talk musicals all day. Let's just lay another one. Lay a third one. We'll do one more.
I'll say this, though. There's something that I saw in October that I loved that I didn't even know what it was, and now said, we're gonna go see this. It's hot on Broadway. It did not disappoint. Have you heard Come From Away?
No, that's the 9/11 one, right?
Yeah, it is a 9/11 musical, and I know that sounds hilarious, but it's really good.
Good,
but it's playing down down there by the river, Chicago Theater soon.
Sure. Can we cut to the sponsored ad actually, real quick, Aaron?
I'm an Islander. I am an Islander. The Broadway sensation that had everyone talking.
What do we do? We're locked in the airport.
This isn't your daddy's 9/11 musical. Come From Away.
Where are my bags? Where are my bags? How do I get my clothes?
This is a town where they don't have black people. Oh, look, there's one. How did he get here?
Oh, the plane land. That's right. I'm sorry. I forgot the story. The plane lands.
Yeah, and in like Nova Scotia because they got diverted because 9/11. It doesn't matter.
Well, it does for the play.
It does for the play.
It's actually very important. It's crucial for
this.
Play.
Nothing. Does not matter at all.
All right, we can get off musicals, but we could do a podcast about musicals.
That would be a bonus app one day.
This is so exciting.
Yeah, right. Because I seem like the last person. I really do. But
I'm not surprised.
Okay, I do have a flair for the panache.
I would say I would not step aside or absolutely be like choked up at the sight of you doing a jazz hand. A sensible jazz hand. I could see a sensible jazz hand fitting you real well, Mike.
I said when I was playing very, very high stakes high school football at an all boys Catholic school, and they would be teaching us the plays, I'd go, but what about Fosse? Not enough Fosse.
I need to do soft-boiled egg hands.
Oh, my God. Coach. Coach.
We have a cigarette that's like all the way burnt out. It's just ash hanging on the end of the cigarette.
This isn't from South Pacific. This is a football play. Football play? I thought we would get to do company. Anyway.
Football play company? Oh, Mike.
I
might marry you. I'm falling in love with you right now. This is incredible.
Get out of here.
I didn't know this trivia.
That would not be a first on the show. People have offered to marry me on the show.
Really?
Yeah.
I can marry you and Aaron.
Mike Cronin, every time he's on.
He asked to marry you?
He said, why don't we just get married?
We talked about him beforehand. He's just... He's a
little. Here's what meat is, and I'll say it on a podcast, and I'll shame him. He's a slut.
A whore.
He's a big old slut. That's a great answer, though. We go back in time. We see my American cousin, and we get drunk afterwards.
Yeah.
In the 18-somethings. I love it. Fantastic. You really took the whole me not enjoying it part to heart, and I appreciate it.
I thought that it could be a fun adventure. It's more of a story.
Yeah.
Bachelor party.
It really is. It really is. And I give that a grade of... that was Lincoln's last part.
Yep.
It's not fair. It's not fair. We love Lincoln on this podcast. The converse of that, we need... While we're doing our thing, we need Mal away.
Sure.
We need her occupied.
We got to distract her.
Plan her bachelorette party.
She is hanging out with... She's going to go back in time, too.
Okay, cool.
And she's going to go to the original cast recording of Company.
Okay.
And she's going to watch Elaine Stritch lose her damn mind.
Okay.
And she's just going to get to be there and watch Sondheim probably be a dick.
Do his thing.
But then be like, but he writes such good music.
Yeah. His time signatures are crazy.
6'4" into 19.3? Who knew?
Jesus. Okay, that's good. She'd enjoy that as well.
Right.
She'd enjoy that as well. She likes.
It's a very theater themed. I mean, me as a groomsperson, it's gonna be theater themed.
I mean, there's gonna be a really strong second act.
Oh, are you kidding me? We actually introduced a gun at the beginning, and I don't know if you knew that, but the gun went off in the first act, and it's also going to go off.
And the second act is everyone talking about their feelings about the gun going off. It's what we should be doing as a country, but it's not what we're doing as a country. That's a fantastic answer, too, and I give that a grade of, that's someone who doesn't like that. It's a little bit of a lane stretch. It's mostly someone who doesn't like musicals having to sit through company. It's not that I don't like it. It's just it's not a beginning musical.
Okay, sure.
Sticking on the subject of music, when it comes to the reception, what are your DJ no-nos and your DJ yes pleases?
This is a great question. DJ. I'm gonna actually tell you what my weaknesses are. My weaknesses are I care too much, I work too hard. DJ no-nos. We've had enough of the chicken dance.
Yeah, it's a very common. A lot of people think the everyone gets in a line and does a thing is done.
Actually, here's the DJ setup for me. I pick whatever that mouse person is.
Oh, DJ. Dead Mouse? Danger Mouse? Dead Mouse? Dead Mouse.
Dead Mouse is DJing your wedding.
Okay. Who's Danger Mouse? Is Danger Mouse a guy too?
CeeLo.
That's a guy too?
Yeah, that's Gnarls Barkley.
Okay. Here's the thing about me and DJs and mice. My two least favorite things.
Sure. Okay, great.
I think mice are gross. I don't like doing science, and I don't like EDM. So there we go.
All right. So no, then actually that's good. Might be cheating, but there's no DJ. We're not going to have a DJ. We're going to have an orchestra of saw players.
Saw players?
Yeah, like saw.
What the fuck? Is that a thing?
Yeah, you can play the saw and you have a bow, and we're going to have an orchestra of saw players.
Hipster motherfuckers.
Listen, they all have mustaches. Every one of them has their own homemade moonshine, and also they have ukuleles on their back that they don't know how to play, but they have them. And
because they got them from their ex-girlfriends.
And they stole them.
Yeah,
honestly,
they're
they're strumming. Is what a saw sounds like. Beautiful.
Okay.
Beautiful instrument. It truly is. And they're playing. But then the wall behind them, not a real wall, falls away.
Okay.
And then you have an equal amount of saw players to 12-string guitar players. Electric.
Okay.
Double neck. They are the most versatile players.
Okay, so I either have people playing the saw or 18 Jimmy Page wannabes.
Completely.
All right,
you've heard of Mannheim Steamroller.
Oh, no.
You've heard of Mannheim Steamroller.
That's not who you're thinking of. You're thinking of, oh my God, they do Christmas, but it's metal.
Yeah.
What the fuck are they called?
Is that on Mannheim? What is Mannheim Steamroller?
Steamroller's like a radio play. Fucking... Oh, Trans-Siberian Orchestra is what you're thinking of.
You've heard of Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
I did.
This is asexual Siberian Orchestra. They are rocking out. You have no idea. They have double neck 12-string guitars.
Asexual Siberian Orchestra is a thing. That's a hat or a shirt or a band that we're starting next
Christmas. Actually, be like
by
Siberian Orchestra.
By Siberian Orchestra. There you go. I'd be Man Siberian Orchestra.
Siberian Orchestra.
It's just our big hairy chests. That's not what that is. That's not Christmas at all.
There's a place in France where the ladies wear no pants?
Yeah,
Is that what you're playing?
Yeah.
And Merry Christmas, bro.
It's Jingle Bells.
Can you imagine if someone had like such like buff fucking marketing that they got booked as like Trans-Siberian Orchestra-esque band, but it's just you with a guitar playing Jingle Bells?
I would love it. I would love that so much. I'd take all their money and I would give it back to them because I'd feel guilty about that.
Good for you.
That's terrible.
Oh, you went to Catholic school.
I did. And I don't take any of the teachings. I don't take any of the words they said to heart, but the feelings they gave me I take to heart very much. That's fantastic. The correct answer is just get a band, which you said in the worst way possible. So that's a win. That's a win.
I've decided my angle is completely awful choices.
I love it. Here's another chance for you. There's a sticky wicket in every single traditional wedding.
Sure.
Where you have to pick a song that's in a very narrow lane. Mm-hmm. And it's very tough to pick. And that's the song for the mother-son dance. What should me and Mary Ellen have a little dance to?
I'm Like a Bird by Nelly Furtado.
Perfect. Why not? That actually is, honestly, that's not bad because I want to get away from her. I'm kidding.
You don't know where your home is.
But it is one of those deals where it's like you can't pick a song that's about a romantic relationship.
Right.
And that is like 95% of songs. Like that's so many songs where it's either about sex or a romantic relationship. I don't fucking do that.
Also, I think Jack and Diane might be fun.
Would it? Just because of a football star? Is that the only thing you thought of that?
Just because it's so weird. What would be the
Suck it on, chill it out.
Brick by Ben Folds 5.
That would be amazing.
You have to dance with your mother,
staunchly anti-choice mother dancing to me. Oh, it's Christmas Eve.
Actually, that's going to be a theme through your wedding. If you choose me as a groomsperson, Christmas will be a theme at your wedding.
Great. Mm-hmm. I'm sure my Jewish girlfriend will love that.
Yeah, definitely. This isn't for her.
Listen, everyone's always saying it's her big day. It's all about her. Nope.
This is about your staunchly held Catholicism. You will be drinking the blood of Christ. Everyone will be, in fact. Everyone gets the blood of Christ. The cake is made of wafers. It's a wafer cake.
It's the blandest. It's the worst. Oh, God. This is terrible.
You're full of ravioli.
I am. But only because I like it. That is really good. RPM Italian in Chicago. Give me some more ravioli.
Can we kick to that sponsor, actually, real quick?
RPM Italian, Chicago, where Italian is you.
You are so good. It's so
There were some...
I'm so full.
There were 3 very hot teens by us, which is like, there's hot teens having dinner at 5:30 in a very sleek downtown Italian bistro with a lot of right angles.
I'm going to throw you a softball here, and maybe they weren't teens.
They might not have been teens, but they were definitely young and in very
hot,
very good shape.
Okay.
Fit teens. Probably early. I'll give them early 20s.
Okay.
But they were definitely there.
I feel less uncomfortable now. That's
yeah. Here's the thing that I've noticed about myself. Whenever I see someone who I know is younger than me, I assume that they're a teen. And I know that's wrong.
Have you driven by a high school lately?
No.
They look like children.
Really?
It's insane.
Well, then I take it back 100%.
Well,
these 20-somethings.
I feel like they may have been. But you're a 20-something.
For 3 more months.
Oh, Sagittarius?
No, I think I'm a Libra.
I just made
October.
That up.
Oh, good for you. I did find out recently, and then I told someone, and they were like, "Yeah, that makes sense." And then I was like, "I'm never telling anyone again."
Mm-hmm. All right,
I'm not telling people.
You're a Libra. You're a fish. Is that a fish?
Who fucking cares? It's all fucking made up anyway. So I've noticed that the grooms that I've been groomsmen to give the rest of the groomsmen, they give all the groomsmen a gift. Here's a little gift for being in the wedding. Mm-hmm. I want to do that because I want people to think I'm nice. But I do not want to spend any time picking it out or buying it for them.
Sure.
So what should I do? What should my groomsmen gift be, dude?
Shetland ponies.
Hell yeah.
to each one of them.
That's perfect.
Or I was listening to...
These are guys who mostly live in Chicago, New York, L.A., or Detroit.
All right, I get it. You have successful friends. We get it.
I got friends who moved. I got
friends who can afford a U-Haul.
No, one of my friends who was on TV on Sunday asked me if he could borrow money from me today. That's not the
shit.
case. I won't say his name, Ricardo Flanagan, but
actually, can I? I was listening to like a competition show, a podcast, like it was a comedy competition kind of thing. That was
like
happening.
A baseball game on the radio.
Yeah, I was listening to a Cubs game, and the winner of the Cubs game, the prize was a betta fish.
What? Like a what?
Like you win. Here's a living creature.
What the fuck?
It's just responsibility. That's a horrible gift. Ergo, all of your groomsmen get Shetland ponies.
Okay, but Shetland ponies like fun.
Yeah, they bite.
Yeah. Do they really?
Oh, they bite.
Oh, no. Oh, man. I'll tell you what, though. Man, Justin has a son who's like one and some change now. I'd love to give that kid a pony.
Oh, for sure.
I love little Frankie so much.
If you could just like
I'd love to
airlift, like drone in a pony and drop it, and then just say "Love Uncle Mike."
Yeah.
The end. You don't have to be there.
Yeah. I don't want to drive that pony up to fucking Traverse City, but I'll airdrop it into the backyard.
Traverse City.
Why's that the funny part? They live a simple northern Michigan life.
Yeah.
And I wish I could do it. He's just up there trying to write a mystery novel. He's been trying to write that since we've been in college. He's not going to finish. Okay. Justin, I believe in you. You're going to finish your mystery novel.
Or who knows? Maybe you'll go out to the mailbox and there'll be a letter from someone who lived in that same house 7 years after you did.
Or maybe you'll open up a box on your front doorstep and Frankie's got a new little friend.
It's like Casper mattresses.
Yeah.
You open it and the pony slowly inflates.
And then it's just even more annoying because it's somehow dumber.
It just keeps getting bigger.
Yeah. I think we're really talking about a horse. Sure.
You get him a Clydesdale, but it looks like a pony to start with. It's like a reverse shrinky dink.
Me and his dad have been drinking Budweisers together for 10 years now.
There's the racist of horses.
Are they really?
I don't know. I imagine a racist horse would be a Clydesdale.
If you see any parade with police and horses, they're usually Clydesdales.
Yep. My family raised Percherons.
I'm not saying anything.
They don't have fancy feet. You don't care. Read the next question.
We're gonna get a registry.
Really?
Now. Yeah, I think so. It'd be dumb if we didn't.
That's true. You got to get gifts.
Yeah. What 3 things should be on the registry?
Actually, I think only one thing.
Whoa.
And I think you should do that thing where everybody contributes a little bit. Like you get online and you can make like a sponsored this part of our honeymoon. We get a massage if you give us $300.
You're thinking of a GoFundMe.
It's like that. It's just like that. But it's for weddings. And you can be like, we're going on this honeymoon. If you give us $100, you've given us half of a massage or something.
That's like a weird way of wanting, because people just give you money for your wedding. At least all the weddings that I've been to and all the weddings that I've been involved in, there's just like money. People just give you money.
Oh, for sure.
So this is just a way of still getting that money, but not having to be responsible for it.
Right. It's a way of someone giving you money and feeling like they got you something.
Okay.
So I think...
Just follow me on Instagram. You'll see my pictures at the beach. Fuck off.
Thank you. And then it's like, thank you. Shout out to so-and-so. Oh, you wanted me to say slippery wickets. So you said sticky wickets earlier. Wicket was in my head. Also, great movie. Wicket. Anyway.
Okay.
Oh, boy. No, it's not going to be a registry, Mike. I'll be honest. It's going to be one gift.
Okay.
That gift is going to be a motorcycle with a sidecar. And it's...
Okay.
You don't like it?
No, go on. Keep on.
No,
Finish.
You don't like it. You made a face. Okay, the gift is going to be one gift. Everyone contributes money.
2 sidecars next to each other. And we don't go anywhere.
With no motorcycle.
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Everyone is going to contribute enough money for you to buy some 41.
Okay.
All of the musicians.
Okay. So we're talking
them.
Derek Wembley, Dave Brown Sound.
Sure.
The gumpy looking bass player.
Yep.
And I think their drummer is called Steve.
For sure.
Yeah. All right. Okay. What
You're
do we do?
getting all of them.
Okay. What do we do?
You're getting them all, and you can.
I just run their career now.
You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Oh my God. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to make them leave me alone. It's like, I know I'm in charge, but
also, we could buy you a Death Star.
Lose my number. I don't want. I would actually enjoy a Death Star. Like a Death Star. Here's what I would do. I would make Sum 41 learn all
Jingle Bells. Translate your version.
Yeah, they back me up on Jingle Bells. No, I would make them learn all of Green Day's songs. And then I'd just make them play. They would just be my personal Green Day cover band. Yeah, that's what I do.
That's so good.
And as soon as they go,
no.
So, no, I throw a fucking bocce ball at the kid's head.
Did you know Blink-182 is back together?
Dave Brown sound. Do
Blink-182 is back together.
I did know that. I'm very aware.
Which is baffling. I don't understand.
Here's the thing. They're not just back together and getting a paycheck, which I would totally get. I have no problem with that.
Sure.
They're making new records. And I get it. Matt from Alkaline Trio's in the band now. That's good for you. Way to go. Everybody's doing great. Travis Barker's still very good drummer, but yeah.
It's Travis, Mark, and Matt?
And Matt Skiba from Alkaline Trio.
What is Tom DeLonge doing besides whining?
He is still trying to prove that aliens are real. He's like he became a crazy like alien. I think he's a flat Earth. I think he's a flat Earth boy too.
Oh, good.
Yeah, a flat Earther too. Yeah. He just went off the rails.
Did you watch that documentary, the Flat Earth documentary that like went to the Flat Earth convention and then hung out with all of the luminaries within the Flat Earth community?
So I downloaded it to the Netflix where you can download stuff, which is just called Netflix. But
sounds like BitTorrent.
Oh, it's not. It's the thing. And every time I've been on a plane, it's like on my downloaded queue.
For sure.
And I'm like, oh, I should watch. And then I get 2 minutes into it, and I'm just like, I can't. I shouldn't even
because you're scared that you're going to change your mind.
Yeah, that's exactly. No, it's just like I have this thing now in 2019 where
can we check that? Is that okay? That's
I believe that everyone is entitled to their opinion, but I'm also entitled to only hear the opinions that I think are valid.
Sure.
And I think that a lot of people miss that. And what I'm saying is I'm better than most people.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I've learned so much about you in this interview of me that you thought was an interview of me, but really it's been an interview of you. All right, I'm going to go. This has been great. I look forward to working with you.
Fucking Alec Baldwin, piece of shit. You fat pig. Remember when Alec Baldwin got in trouble for yelling at his daughter?
God, he was a monster.
Yeah.
He's still alive?
No, but he's a liberal and he plays the thing. He does Donald Trump on SNL. He's a good guy.
Is that your impression of Alec Baldwin's impression of Donald Trump?
Yeah, his impression's not good.
No, awful.
It's not good.
He just like makes a kissy face.
He's just the most famous person doing it, so he gets to do it on TV.
Right.
And that sucks.
Ooh, remember when Larry David was Bernie Sanders?
That was good, though.
Oh, that was so good.
Yeah, Larry David's cool. Who else is cool?
Yeah, name two more cool people.
Two more cool people. I'm going to have to go with Derek Wembley and Dave Brown's This next question is... Because you don't... They were like...
No, what's it all?
It was like pop punk, but it was also like rapping. And those are two tough genres to be...
We're falling, we're stopping, stalling.
That guitar solo is so dumb in that song.
Or what about Simple Plan?
I don't listen to... I listen to Canadian bands. I'll give you all the Canadian bands you want. French Canadian bands?
Are they French Canadian?
Yeah, they're from Montreal.
Oh, Montreal?
Quebec. I do not like Quebec. Quebec?
No.
French fry? Aaron, you ever have poutine? You like poutine? All right. When are they going to come out with pistine? All right, I'm sorry. I apologize. Whenever there's poutine on a menu, I say that to Mal, and then she goes, she says, and I quote, "I'm leaving you now."
I love Mal.
She's a great gal. Great lady. She's a great lady.
We were accountability buddies for a little bit. And
where
then
did that go?
I didn't do well.
Here's the thing about Mal, and I think this is true of most people who are in the arts and also have a day job. No one does anything the same for more than a week and a half in a row.
That's true.
That's just how it works.
And I think she's an awesome person. And I loved that 2 weeks that we spent via Facebook message being each other's accountability buddies.
Yeah, I love it. It's good. Here's my question, though.
Yeah.
This is my new favorite question on the show.
Okay.
Because it really reveals a lot about a person.
Okay.
What would be your Mount Rushmore of potential groomsmen? And this can be anyone from anything. Fiction, history, anything ever.
Name the Sum 41 people again? No, definitely not.
Dave Wembley. Dave Wembley used to be married to Avril Lavigne. And she cucked him with Chad Kroeger from Nickelback.
Have you heard Bobcat Goldthwait's story about Nickelback on Jimmy Kimmel?
Go look it up.
Bobcat Goldthwait, first one. Be
It's
a great
good one.
groomsman.
Shakes himself.
He is so many good stories.
Yeah.
And he has connections too for your career. I'm thinking
For
mostly
my
for your
career.
career. So we're going to do Bobcat Goldthwait.
Here's my thing about Bobcat Goldthwait, and this is a real thing. I think
Bud Friedman.
Bobcat made one of my favorite movies of the last 15 years. It's called World's Greatest Dad.
Yeah.
I fucking love
Of course.
that movie.
Robin Williams.
I love that
Robin
movie.
Williams is another one.
Okay.
So we're going to have
What
Bobcat
year?
Goldthwait.
What era?
Robin Williams. I like Hook Mrs. Doubtfire is my romanticism of Robin Williams.
Mid-90s, yeah. Okay. I like it.
Also the genie from Aladdin.
Okay. I like it.
Pretty good.
That's
You
not
get
bad.
wishes, Mike. Who needs a registry when you have wishes?
I wish Robin Williams would let me get a word in. That would be my wish.
Actually, that's what's it. Stop. Get rid of Bob. It's going to be Robin Williams, the genie, also the bat from Fern Gully, and
Flubber.
the second rejected character in Mrs. Doubtfire.
What's the second one?
I don't know, the one with the nail. The Barbara Streisand one is the one I'm thinking of.
I love it. That's not bad. How do you feel about that weird mural in Logan? Where it's,
There's one in Denver too.
really? It's just the top half of Robin Williams' head,
not like
and then
that.
it's all the genie behind him.
I haven't seen that one. What?
It's like on the side of the old. It's like right by the old Concord Music Hall on Milwaukee.
Shit.
Going towards Logan.
So it's his face and then a genie.
It's like the top 2/3 of his head, and then the rest of it's just a bunch of genies from Aladdin, the original genie.
And then it's got some like
What if it
quotes.
was all Will Smith? That'd be amazing. I don't even think there's a quote. It's just,
What?
isn't that weird?
At least the one in Denver is like him in like Comedy Store days and like suspenders.
Oh, that's
and,
cool.
Yeah, and that's like a fun. And then it says some inspiration, like, oh, dude, if you dream, then you
dreaming.
you go to dream.
Go to sleep, then you dream.
Don't
Yes,
be afraid.
oh, talking. Yes. Oh, hey, hey, oh, he, ha, ha.
And then the children are like, what is this?
Hey. Then you see a black guy. He's like, hey, what the hell is going on here? And you see a lady, and she's like, how do you want to have sex with me? No. This is, so.
Welcome back to Robin Hood.
Welcome back to Robin the Grave.
Here's your Mount Rushmore: Robin Williams, Robin Hood, Robin the Singer, and Robin from Batman and Robin.
I have seen Robin the Singer live and in concerts.
Was it insane?
Oh no! So here's the thing: Mal loves her. Two of Mal's friends love her. They wanted to be really close. I think it is unfair for me, the person who is not a fan of that artist, to be close.
Sure.
So they were very close.
It's very right.
They enjoyed it. I take up a little bit too much space. I get a little bit claustrophobic. So I was in the back the entire time, and I didn't have my glasses. I didn't see shit. I did not see shit. And so I watched a couple episodes of Last Chance U on my phone with my headphones in. So
Can I tell you the story of when we were talking about Gnarls Barkley earlier? I came to Chicago to Lollapalooza. Lollapalooza.
Would that make it crazy?
That might be crazy. And came to Lollapalooza with my father. Father brought me to Lollapalooza. I was 15.
Child arrived just the other day. Came to the world in a usual way. There were planes to catch and bills to pay. I want to walk while I was away. Sorry.
Cats in the cradle. Is that the song?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, that is?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
no.
exactly what that is.
Cool. Get to Lollapalooza. Gnarls Barkley is playing. There's a big crowd of people up in the front. And I'm like, I'm going to go to the front. My dad's like, I'm pretty hot. I'm going to hang out back here.
Yeah.
Go up, watch the concert. I come back. I find my father sitting, lounging. I don't know how you would describe this pose. One leg up, one arm back, lounging, like hand on hip, sort of look. Do you understand what I'm? Do you get it? And
he's laying down, but is he standing up or he's laying down?
He's sitting.
Oh, okay.
He's on his ass, but then one knee is like this.
Oh, okay. He's shooting a picture for a college brochure.
Okay. May I continue?
Okay,
because
yes, go on, please.
Not in a mean way. That came out mean. I didn't mean to be mean. Because not only is he lounging in such a fashion, also he has proceeded to take the bottom of his shirt because it's hot and thread it through the neck of his shirt.
Yeah.
And let it be after that. In a fashion choice that I can only describe as wrong and Fawcett-esque.
Yeah.
Farrah would be proud.
That's literally what she's wearing in that famous poster where she's giggling. Oh my God, that's wild.
And I found my father lounging about.
And he didn't have a towel or a blanket. He's just doing that.
No, he was just sitting. He took me. He bought me Lollapalooza tickets. Took me to see Gnarls Barkley. We got a poster. It was a good bonding. We saw the Blue Man Group later.
That's a good dad. Mm-hmm. My dad went to so many shows with me.
Really?
And yeah, my dad saw the Dropkick Murphys with me like 6 times.
Oh my God.
We went to New York to see the Pogues together when the Pogues.
I don't know the Pogues.
Oh, the Pogues are like the precursor to the Dropkicks.
Okay.
They're like, so they were making, Irish punk, Celtic folk punk in like the 80s, like the early 80s. They're amazing. Mm-hmm. And their lead singer, Shane McGowan's a fucking nut bar. He's a cockroach. He's impossible to kill. He's like, he used to get high with Sinead O'Connor before Sinead O'Connor was Sinead O'Connor.
Sure.
And Sinead like called the cops on him because she got clean and Shane hadn't. He's a fascinating guy. If you're out there, look out. That's another dream guest. Fucking Shane McGowan.
McDonald.
Shane McGowan. Sinead O'Connor, whatever you got to do. Who cares? Anyway. So we'll take the
many
wrong
shows.
Yeah, we'll take the wrong ones. And my dad eventually started liking this new version of the Irish music he grew up with. That was like it's punk now, and he eventually was like, I think I might like punk. I was like, okay, do you want to go see Rancid? And he went. And he took me, and I was like, oh, okay. And then afterwards, he was like, I don't like punk. I don't like punk at all. It's not good.
It's got to have a fiddle or nothing at all.
It's got to have a little mandolin on it. Fantastic. These are all great answers. It's been lovely talking to you. It's now time for a very important part of the show.
Oh,
a lot of people listen to this show just for this segment. Mm-hmm. It's called the ASMR Minute.
Oh, great.
And we're gonna do a little ASMR. If you'd like to join me down in this register, talking very quietly and deliberately and whisperingly into the microphones, Aaron is going to give us some things to do some ASMR noises with. Oh, what do we got here? These are some push pins. These are push pins in a glass bottle. And Whitney has some Velcro.
I have
and we will
Velcro.
The current list of dream guests for the show is as follows. Number 1, Paul Rudd. He keeps big timing us. Number 2.
I enjoy Paul Rudd very much.
He's a good man. Number 2 is the father of the bride, Steve Martin.
Steve Martin.
Also, I don't want to have Steve Martin with without Martin Short, so also Martin Short. Next, Tom Sizemore. Seems like a good guy.
Who is that?
He's in movies.
Okay. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Next, Cardi B. Cardi B, open invite to the show. And then now, joining them, Shane McGowan from the Pogues before he passes on. I don't think he'd understand what a podcast is. And I don't think he would be intelligible, but I would love to hang out with him. All right. All right. That was a good ASMR minute. That was a good... Still going? All right. I'll wait for you.
Let me finish.
Let me finish making my noises.
My album comes out.
We'll plug it later.
No.
When does it come out? Do you have a due date yet?
Yep.
Due date. Drop date. What is it?
October 8th. October 8th.
Happy birthday 1 week early to me.
My album, The Bakery Case.
Why is it called The Bakery Case?
Because...
Or is that a secret?
No, okay, it centers around the Masterpiece Cake Shop versus the state of Colorado.
Oh, very fun.
So that's the vibe. I need to get rid of this Velcro because I will continue to open and shut it.
I get it.
And it will be the loudest. Thank you, Aaron.
Aaron Landsman, everybody. Single on the market. You get
ready to mingle.
Download Tinder yet? Oh, no? All right.
Bumble.
No, it's not. You can get on there and start swiping. Who cares?
Yeah, just for fun.
Yeah, just
do
for
a
fun.
fun swipe.
Yeah, just for fun. You've been out of the game so long. You've been out of the game 12 years. You've been out of the game so long. Mm-hmm. Going in there and needing it to be effective immediately is a very bad call.
Yeah, you got to up your game at the beginning.
I think you need to just at least check it out. Mm-hmm. That's what I think.
Get a vibe for what you want. There's Bumble, Tinder, Friendster.
Do you know where I can find one of those dick pics that everyone sends now?
For sure,
yes. Mike. Pull out your phone while I take off my pants.
For those of you listening at home, Mike is now standing up.
Snap. wait, let me get it ready for you. I don't use my hands.
You just yell at it?
I yell. Now!
I like the thought of you taking a dick pic for him, though, and making it small. Like you're screaming at it to make it smaller and, like, scared.
No! All right. Well, it's... on that note, you've been great. This has been fantastic.
Thank you.
This has been lovely. We've had a lot of laughs. We've had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of guffaws. Mm-hmm. We've learned a lot about each other. But now... we need you to show out.
Okay.
This is your big moment. This is where you really cement things.
Sure.
Or de-cement things. But we'll see. Because right now it's time for you to give your best man speech. We have a new Foley artist.
Do we sync up the video with that?
We're going to have our Foley artist, Archie, come in. And he's going to make the noise we make before we start the best man speech. Archie, if you want to give him hell. We'll go.
Hey, hi, hello. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Whitney. Mike and I, marriage. Mike and I, we. Most of you don't know. Mike and I, we. Webster's Dictionary defines. Mr. Williams, can you help me here? Remember? Hey, Mike. Do you remember fucking? Oh yeah, right. Right, American Cousin. Wow. And boy, Mel, you got a heck of a hey. Kiss.
Oh my! We've had some bad best man speeches, but that was perfectly bad. That took all the best elements of all the bad ones and it was fantastic.
Thank you.
Way to go.
Thank you.
That was great. Oh, the bakery case is out October 8th on Santa
18th.
18th?
Yeah, October 18th.
You pushed it back. Okay.
Yeah, well, since this came out.
Happy. Listen, I'm still going to be in my birthday fog.
Yep.
I got my birthday's on a Wednesday this year.
We'll get a pre-order out there.
Oh, love it.
At some point. WhitneyChitwood.com, baby.
Chitney Whitwood.
I swear to God, Whitney Chitwood.
ChitneyWhitwood.net, everybody.
My friend Jordan Dahl has jordandahl.party.
That's amazing. Johnny Pemberton has johnnypemberton.dogs.
Get out of here.
Yes, that's fucking amazing.
Out of here.
They're doing really interesting things with the internet now.
Yeah, nowadays. You can download movies right to Netflix. Did you know that?
You can download them from I'm not wrong for what I said. Also, apparently, some people are using it to throw elections. Anyway, Whitney, this has been fantastic.
This has been an absolute joy.
But.
No, not but.
It's time. It's time for me to bring down the ruling from on high. See whether or not you're going to be one of my groomsmen. See whether or not you're going to be in the Bologna Boys or the Bologna Biscuits. Either in or you're a damn biscuit. And we're going to punch you over the river of gravy. And you're going to land on a plate at a Cracker Barrel and you ain't going to like it.
You're going to be doing triangle and golf tee puzzles the rest of your life.
You're going to get some rock candy on a stick, and that's going to be your dessert. You're going to sit out front of one of those wooden rocking chairs, and just when you get comfortable, some hillbilly with a lot of money is going to walk over and say, oh, hey, are these really for sale? I'd like to buy one. And they buy your seat. I've seen it happen.
You're going to get your foot ran over by a rascal scooter.
Your foot will be pulverized by
while they're on the way to the paddleball game that you can buy for $13.
And have you ever had your foot run over by a 4-inch wheel? No, you have not. Because you would not live to tell the tale. You would be face down in the city mo.
And then you're going to take you over to Texas Roadhouse. And you're going to be shoved in a barrel of peanuts.
And then you're going to wind up on the floor, and then some white, heterosexual, cisgendered man.
Heterosexual. And there's nothing better than the way Southern
heterosexual, cisgendered man with his cell phone clipped to his belt. He gonna eat you. Did I ever mention that my father was buried face down so his haters can kiss his ass? So my dad's being buried in Arlington because he's a bit of a war hero.
Sure.
And they did ask us on this forum where they were like, "Is there anything else special you want us to do?" And I was like, "Mom, please let me write that, please." Like, because he was a colonel. There's going to be a 21 gun salute. There's going to be a riderless carriage or a horseless carriage, some fucking crazy shit I've never even heard of. All the pomp and circumstance. They're rolling out the red carpet for us. Let me write that. What are they going to do?
Right.
They're not going to court-martial me.
Put a horse on the carriage?
Yeah, like, what are they going to, let me write this dumb face-down thing. Yeah. Who fucking cares? He's like, no, come on. I'm like,
I do like the idea, though, of your father being buried in Arlington, but he have not served at all.
Yeah.
You just breaking into Arlington.
We know how to grease the right palms.
Not to disrespect any man or woman of service.
Of service.
What is it called? Any man or woman who have served.
Yeah.
I am thankful.
I guess he was kind of a man of service. That makes it.
Yeah, you're doing a service.
He worked. Yeah, he did that, and then he worked in city government after. And this podcast. We've talked about my dad so much on this podcast because that's how you keep people alive. And now it's time to see whether or not your hopes for being a Bologna Boy are real. Because you did well. This was, I think, listeners will agree that this episode
top 40,
definitely in the top 40. This is a fucking case-em right here.
Desperately. All right, go ahead.
But Whitney Chitwood, in the case of Bologna Boys v. Chitwood, v. the state of Colorado, v. some dipshit bakers, I rule that you... Not in the Bologna Boys.
No,
I'm sorry.
No,
please.
Sorry. Please.
I don't want to see trans.
On what grounds? On what grounds, sir?
I don't want
On what grounds, sir?
Can I finish? To quote the late Ross Perot, can I finish? I don't want to see Trans-Siberian Orchestra. I really don't.
All right.
Also, that Lincoln play sounds terrible. Sounds like a bunch of shit.
Don't you kind of want to know, though?
A little bit. Also, here's the other thing. I'm worried about if we go back in time in the DeLorean and we get drunk that night and we get to carousing, and let's say one of us prevents someone from meeting their spouse that night.
Mm-hmm.
We're fucking up so much shit.
Right. We're going to have to go back and fuck both of our moms.
That's the last thing I want to do.
You'll be like, bro, we got to fuck. I'm sorry.
Mother! That's...
And I'm going to have the hardest time. My mom doesn't fuck.
We're going to get some asexual hate mail on this.
I am complete. My mother is asexual. I'm in total support of the ace community.
Sounds like you're a turncoat. No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
Whitney, where can
Semper resistance. What did he say when he fell?
Six Semper Tyrannis.
Viva la vida loca.
Viva la vida. That's a Coldplay fan. Where can people find you on the internet?
WhitneyChitwood.com. Whit Chitwood is the gram. I'm going on tour all of August. If there's anyone who lives in the greater New England area or the sort of Tennessee, Kentucky, Georgia area,
okay,
feel free to come laugh.
Great.
All of August.
That's great. That's awesome. That's gonna be fun. And October 18th
is the album. Yeah, for sure.
Bakery Case, Stand Up Records. Friend of the show, Dan Schlissel produces it.
Love Schlish.
Schlish is a good man. Awesome. Thank you so much for doing this. This was a blast.
Aaron, this was an absolute joy.
Took too long. Took too long.
Oh, what are we at? What time are we
No,
at?
I mean to have you in here. No. What if before I sign off, after we have a nice moment, I go, listen, here's some actual criticism. I enjoyed talking to you. I did it for too long, but... Oh,
I love you. You two are wonderful.
Not a monster. All right, for Whitney Chitwood, for Aaron Landsman, find him on Tinder and Bumble and Hinge. My name's Mike O'Keefe. Till death do us part. We'll see you later. Bye.